Hello everyone and welcome to episode 33 of the Group Ironman series. In this episode, we're going to start off by really solidifying that Slayer completion by making sure everyone on my team has a single pair of Dragon Boots, Abyssal Whip, and the Trident of the Seas. Now currently everyone on our team does have a whip, but we only have one Trident and one pair of Dragon Boots, so I do need to get 4 more Tridents and 4 more Dragon Boots. I do need to do Kraken tasks in order to get myself Tridents, so I will be having to boost for those. But the actual Dragon Boots I can just do off task. But I do think I will start with Kraken tasks, doing Tutorial boosting like I was doing in the last episode. Hopefully it doesn't take 12 hours for a Kraken task, or this could take a while. Before I hop into that though, one thing I really need to start doing is my farm runs. I've been really neglecting them in order to maximize my Slayer XP, and I really haven't done one in like a week. I do think one farming run with like Hesperia and everything will get me 83 farming, so let's get going on that. Still doing my farm run, but here is the 83 farming I'm talking about. Very nice to start getting levels again. No real big milestones. I guess at 85 I no longer have to boost to get the hard level contracts, and 99 is pretty nice as well. Pretty good cape. With the farm run out of the way, it is time to do something that hopefully doesn't take as long as it did in the last episode. Task boosting for Kraken. Oh, have you guys seen such a beautiful sight? This only took like 3 or 4 boosts, so at least the RNG is averaging out. 191 Cave Krakens. On average, I will get another Trident this task. Pretty much how everyone gets to the Kraken Cove is through a fairy ring, and since I was doing that anyway, I figured might as well check my kingdom. So, free collect really fast. Another 2,000 teak logs basically, and a bunch of herbs which I'll probably hand over to Dovidus. Very nice. I think I'm up to like 80 construction banked in teak planks in my bank, so that's absolutely amazing. Let the Kraken grind recommence. There is actually potential that I can just straight up get the 5 Tridents I need. Well, 4 now that we have one from this task. It is very low, and I would just be happy with getting 1 Trident per task. I just like to mention there is that potential that this could be the last Kraken task I have to do for a very long time. Still on the Kraken task, no, we did not get ourselves a Trident, but I'm going to go ahead and leave just for a very, very small while. I need to bring myself an herb sack because I didn't realize how often you actually do get unnoted herbs, so an herb sack would help out quite a bit with saving inventories. Plus, Doug actually needs himself some broad arrow, or not broad arrows, broad bolts, and he can't actually make any himself, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for him. Alright, we have the rune crossbow and broad bolt for Doug, and we have ourselves the herb sack, so let's get back to Kraken. Right after I put the broad bolts and shared, I got myself a surprise exam random. Good karma, it does exist. And first kill back at Kraken, I get myself an old boot, so maybe that good karma thing isn't true. Okay. I just got myself a Kraken Tentacle. That's a 1 in 1200 drop rate, and if you look in the chat, people were saying you need to like talk about like what you want, and Jagex will give it to you. I was literally in the middle of typing this sentence, and Jagex just gave me a Kraken Tentacle. Wow, I'm actually happy about this. I know it like you can't really tell by my reaction. I wanted the Tridents before I got Kraken Tentacle, but I am very happy about this because it means I can now make myself a Tentacle Whip in the future. We don't have any extra whips, but Abyssal Demon Task is the most common task from Duradel, so it won't be very hard to get one, I imagine. And yeah, I am actually happy about this, but yeah, I'm just looking for Tridents right now. Well, I was really hoping this wouldn't be the case for Cave Krakens, but if we go to our log and scroll down to them, we are up to 400 KC, which means I've hit the drop rate where I should have 2 Tridents. I am glad I have 1, and I'm kind of glad I got the Tentacle. It's like, it's very indifferent feeling about getting it, but you know, I really just want a Trident. 54 more on task, and we are using Bracelets of Slaughter, so we still have a good chance of getting a Trident this task. Honestly, 1 Trident per task, I'd still be very happy. Well, you really hate to see it. 235 Cave Kraken task, 1 Kraken Tentacle, and not a single Trident. If we go to our log, up to 463 killed, with only a single Trident. Guess back to boosting. Hopefully the next task won't take as long as the original one did. Yo, let's go! I'm happy. It didn't even take this long for this one either. I just told Yo-Yo I got another Tentacle, and I'm just going to tell him this as well. He's a good friend in the CC. Show him my task. Oh no. This drop is rarer than the Trident. It's a bucket. 1 in 240. We're going to keep it honest though. This is good luck. You remember early on in the series, I kept the curved bone from the Cyclops in order to get the Dragon Defender. We'll keep this bucket on us. I believe it's a sign. Oh man, I hate recording and not seeing a Trident on the ground. That's what you really want to see when I started recording. But if I go to the log here, I missed exactly the KC, but we are over 600 KC. That means we are 3 times the drop rate. Obviously, we did get one, so we're not just 3 times the drop rate. But only one Trident in 600 KC, over 600 KC. It kind of sucks. I was really hoping this grind wouldn't go dry. Went dry in the Dragon Boots, went dry in the Whip, and now we're going dry in the Tridents, the 3 items I wanted to get. I know I've gotten lucky in some places, but man, it just sucks going dry anywhere. I guess I'll just keep going and I'll record when something happens, I guess. Oh, you have no idea how good it feels to see this on the ground. Uncharged Trident. The second of 5 I need to get. We check the log here. 648, so very shortly after I recorded my last clip. 3 more to go. I definitely feel so much better about getting 1 now. Doesn't feel as bad. 3 is still quite a bit left to go, but hey, I'm happy. One at a time. One at a time. Oh man, shortly after the Trident, I just got myself a second bucket. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do, I think the RNG on this bucket ran out to get me this Trident. I'm going to keep this bucket, and hopefully this bucket will help me get my 3rd Trident. Let's go! The 3rd Trident, and it was so close after the 2nd. Let me go and check my log. I am so happy now. 663, so I'm deserved about 3 Tridents. That is absolutely amazing. So glad to see RNG turn around, you know, like literally 20 KC ago, I only had 1 Trident. Now I'm up to 3. That's beautiful. You know what I just realized? I think the reason I got the 2nd Trident, or I guess the 3rd Trident, second this trip, is the bucket. 1 bucket used the RNG to get the 2nd Trident, and the other bucket used to get the 3rd Trident. I think the RNG's gone on this bucket, so I am going to dispose of it just in case it's like negative RNG if I keep it. Yeah, or maybe we get a 3rd bucket and that'll help me get my 4th Trident. Shout out to this guy, Deity of Ass. I love the name, and apparently he's a big fan. Cave Kraken task complete. Man, what a beautiful task. 30,000 XP exactly, and we got ourselves the 2 uncharged Tridents. Not sure exactly how many kills I have now if we go to our log. Up to 703. I am extremely happy with having 3 Tridents and a Kraken Tentacle in that KC. I can't complain. About average on Tridents, and then obviously very lucky to get the Tentacle. Going to continue with Krakens. Going to go ahead and start task boosting yet again. Not going to stop until I get 5. Also, if you are curious why I'm using the Slayer Staff instead of using a Trident, the Trident doesn't give very good casting XP for magic, so I am using the Slayer Staff just to get a little bit of magic XP. I'm very close to 90, which is what I want for the Inferno, so squeezing out every little XP I can get. Let's go. It only took like 5 tasks. This is kind of making up for the original 135 tasks it took to get my first Cave Kraken task. Not fully makes up, but like the last 3 Kraken tasks, I think this is my 4th Kraken task. I got them like near instantly, so I mean, it's not too bad. However, we only have 2 more Tridents to get, and 150 with Slaughter Bracelets. It's very realistic for me to get 2 Tridents this task. On average, I'll probably get 1, and I'll be very happy if I get 1. But it's a very good chance it's the last Kraken task I'll have to do. There is no way that just happened. This is the first kill of the trip. I am not joking. This is literally the first kill of the trip. I just got my 4th Trident. I think I showed off how many kills I had after the last task. That was the first What? I was actually about to bank because I forgot the imbued heart. I thought I was like, oh, I'll just go bank real fast. But what? I went ahead and just put the extra Trident in storage and grabbed the imbued heart, but there's a very real chance now. We can just complete the 5th Trident this task. 150 on task plus the Slaughter Bracelets. That's probably going to be 200 kills. Again, very real chance of us completing all the Tridents. I'd be so happy to get that done. We're done. We are done. The 5th uncharged Trident. Everyone on the team has a Trident. Oh my god, we are done. How many kills did that take? That took a lot under 1,000. 766. Isn't it crazy that literally like 100 KC ago, I only have 1 Trident, and now we have all 5. We're done. We completed Kraken for the team, really. Everyone still needs a Tentacle. I only have 1. Again, very lucky to get that one, and I'll just keep that for myself, but it's not at all a priority because I'd have to get the like extra whips and all that. Wow, we're done. We're done. I know I was just said it like 10 times now, but yeah, that's Trident's complete. Everyone has a whip. Next up, I guess, let's start getting some Dragon Boots. Okay, like I said, we're going to now start grinding dragon boots. If you're not familiar with my history here, I am quite dry. If we go to spiritual mages, we are at 462 with only one pair of dragon boots. Hopefully the RNG turns around, kind of like I did at Kraken. You know, I only got one Trident and about 600 kills, and then the next 100 I just got 4 of them. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Just want to update you guys, I probably won't be doing this often, but we did hit the KC 4 times the drop rate, just over 4 times the drop rate, because 517, about 512 KC, you should expect 4 D-boots. Again, I only have a single one. And like I said, I probably won't be doing this too often. Just one update, and I guess next time I record, I'll probably see dragon boots on the ground. There we are, the second, I guess, pair of dragon boots. 140 KC, that's about average if the other KC didn't exist. 3 more to go. I guess there's only one way to get more of them. What do you know? It's about 100 KC later, we get ourselves our third dragon boots. It looks like the RNG's turning around. Obviously, you can't really, if you don't take in count like the KC I had previously from my Slayer, you know, 2 T-boots and 243 KC, that's not too bad. What do you know? Third pair of dragon boots, pretty much right on time. Since I started here, I've gotten 3 pairs, and I think it's a 1 in 128, so 1 in 384 would be the drop rate I get the third, and I got it 1 after that. Not too bad at all, only 1 more dragon boots to go. There we are. We got the final pair of dragon boots for my inventory, and I'm wearing the 5th. That's it. That's the Slayer grind pretty much completed. I have now gotten my team 5 Tridents, most of the whips. I got 3 of them. Dovitus helped out with 2, and we just got ourselves 5 dragon boots. Yeah, like I just said, we're done. Slayer grind completed. For those curious, here is the loot I got from the spiritual mages and the loot from the Kraken. For some reason, the Kraken tracker doesn't like track every kill. Like a lot of the kills are missing. That's why there's only 3 Tridents there. I never reset the track or anything like that. But yeah, that is the entire Slayer grind completed, at least for now. I will do more Slayer in the future. Obviously, things like Occult, Dragon Hunter Lance, and other uniques I just don't have yet, I will go for. But for now, I'm going to focus on other things, namely the Inferno. So I think that is a good place to end off the video. I'll go a bit more in depth of what I mean for Inferno preparations in the next video. Also in the next video, we will be doing another Grandmaster Quest, Dragon Slayer 2. So if you enjoyed watching, please leave a like, and if you want to see that content, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you then.